Living. We all are living. It doesn't matter it is breathing or not like us. But in respect of time, everything is living. The question is, does we all living with the same pace? I mean planets, natural world, wildlife and human. Does all have same lifespan? No, it's not. What is the thing that actually decides how many years we will live? Does it related to the kinds of result we want in life? And at what pace? Perhaps yes. For example, human can live for 100 years, but a dog can live up to 12 years. But happening of results in both lives has huge differences of speed. That is, a puppy can be on its feet in less than 3 days, but for a human child, this could be longer as 1 year. So, how fast you run towards a result or demands results decides how many years you will live, because the energy is limited. The faster you lose, the fastest become drained and get empty. Somewhere this explains the idea of evaluation of life, that everything has designed itself according to the resources they want from life. So its speed of approaching towards a result decides in how much time we will run out of our energy or how many years we will live. The energy of life we talking about originate from time, or in other words, time is the decider how many years you will live. For example, suppose a water tank has 1000 liters of water and a closed tap. Now keep an empty bucket inside of this tap. To fill the bucket completely and how fast will depends upon the rate at which water coming out of the tap. That is, if it half open, the bucket will fill slowly compared to the fully open tap. Although the position of tap will affect the complete drainage of water in the water tank. Here, water tank is life, water is energy, filled bucket is the result, and tap is the decider how fast it will approach towards a result. This energy we knows is as primary energy. What is the definition would be? Primary energy is the complete energy packet for a result that pays at different speed and fuels its all cells and information defined by seeds from which it was developed, and let it travel in time for a cause until it ran out of its available energy. So every life has designed its water tank, the tap capacity and size of the bucket to survive for its credibility. For example, a cheetah hunt a deer with speed he got. If one lives faster, gets results faster, but tank will also get empty faster. Since a result builds using many sub-results and a sub-result using many cells and information. So a complete result contains thousands of cells and information that got its speed of traveling. The summation of all information and cells energy known as primary energy of entity. We can understand this as the water in the water tank. The energy of water speed through tap in our example, a result is using to travel in a value of time known as factors. So factors signifies how fast an entity living for a cause. Factors or information speed of an entity equals to summation of PT, that is passive time of information on an entity divided by the value. So if a result got 50 unit of energy, here 50 unit of energy is the maximum energy an entity can get. Either it's a cheetah, it's a human, a mosquito, anything, and the value is 100 years for human. The factor would be 0.5 information speed per year. And if we calculate for a day, this would be 0.00014 information speed per day. So each day a human is losing its energy back to the universe with a speed of 0.0014. This drainage of energy in time known as constant rate of descent. The figure showing the constant rate of descent. The pressure speed is the highest pressure speed available for an entity at the birth time, and that is why the reason that why a child can differentiate many things result from a single result compared to an adult, because of this pressure speed. With time, pressure speed gets weaker as shown in the figure as equilibrium state, where energy reaches to its half empty states. Since primary energy is a way to let entities travel in time to support entity visibly, or to support primary energy to maintain a smooth flow of CRD, that is constant rate of descent. Another sources of energy required, and we calls it elasticity energy. For example, to bring water downwards, gravitational force requires. Similarly, for entities, some other energy sources required to keep CRD at idle speed. This supportive energy known as elasticity energy. Examples are food, supplements, drinks, medicines, motivation, beliefs, etc. But all supportive energies are not good, or in excess consumption of any supportive energy can click primary energy to go faster of a certain subresult to match up with the high intensified elasticity information. That would affect entire result to lose energy faster than its ideal CRD speed, and in end it will lead to a shorter lifespan. So, elasticity energy should have equal or low intensity information than sub results information in order to completely absorbed by the result at a time, or utilize this energy for the cause it was designed. The differences between primary and elasticity energy we can understand with the help of this table. Speed indifferences of primary energy. With all efforts, it's not possible to maintain ideal CRD because of many unexpected events, unnecessary entity meetings, highly intensified elasticity information. In such cases, the graph of primary energy loses its flow. First, rule of information validation. At each moment of time or at event happening, an entity or a result need to validate its information against events information or path information on which it is traveling to verify it has highly intensified information against all known challenging information. Suppose in our previous example, if someone make another hole in the water tank, the releasing rate of water will rise. So the information of water tank or entity doesn't satisfy rule of information validation against this hole because it wasn't designed for this. Second, the event failure. Rule of information validation and event failure are mutually exclusive. Event failure may occur with or without consent of an entity. For example, entity met an accident and died with heavy bleeding. Here, accident was an event failure while bleeding doesn't satisfy the rule of information validation. Unwanted information meeting. If an entity met with highly intensified information compared to its sub-results information, it may use it for its elasticity energy, and with this, the primary energy of result will release faster to support others' primary energy. And the last one, in absence of elasticity energy, without elasticity energy, primary energy will release faster to support the role of elasticity energy for its all sub-results to survive in waking war.